stuff.
The 1-2. Got him with the change. Double play ball helped. Strikeout to end it.
You know, mixed up in that slot.
Two down on the called third.
One he's been using this inning.
Back-to-back strikeouts to end the top half of the seventh. Time to stretch in D.C. Did he go? Yes, he did. Says Corey Blazer down at third.
Just a changeup off the strike zone. You were talking about it before, Frenchie. One of the few pitches.
Balance from taking the big swings. That changeup of his, one of the best in the game.
The 1-2. And Jock Peterson goes down swinging for out number one.
And there's that changeup right there. Threw it 0-2, came back 1-2. Laid off at once. It's such a tough pitch. Really drops. He's got great bite on it. And catching him tonight, Kurt Suzuki behind the dish. Keep an eye on his arm. Still not 100%, but he's in there tonight. Going around the corner, Rendon, Turner, Kendrick at second tonight. Zimmerman moves over to first.
So now Pollock waiting on a 3-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strasburg got him to fish, and that's a 1-2. You were on the leading edge of Strasmus when he came up, the phenomenon. As he strikes out Muncy for out number two. What was it like in those early days before the Tommy John?
Not fun. I mean, you know, right here, this is the thing. Early he came up, everybody remembers 98, 99, that huge devastating curveball, but he was just throwing. He wasn't pitching. And I think it's taken him a while to get comfortable knowing who he is. And I really think he's not listening. Kind of like Corbin with the sliders last night, but so effective.
Another payoff pitch. And they look down to third. And Alfonso Marquez rings him up. One down. Nationals pitching coach took over for Derek Lilliquist earlier this year. And Gavin Lux strikes out. Like Kurt Suzuki thought for just a second that may have been out number three.
There's that curveball again for him. Another strikeout. And right now, I'll tell you what, his stuff is electric. Looks just like he did in the wild card game that night. Wild card game, 34 pitches in 3 innings. And Joe looked at you and said, oh boy,
yeah, well,
that's not good.
He's getting the good feeling of having Strasburg on his side tonight. And there is strikeout number 6. We head to the 5th in a 3-0 game. Strasburg has done so far on just 50 pitches. And he strikes out Bellinger for out number 1 here in the 5th.
And you can see Bellinger shaking his head on the way back. Look at that changeup right there. That's one of the best hitters on the planet right there. And he's got him so out front on that changeup.
Strikeout number 7. And here's Max Muncy. And there is Steve Wright 3 called as Muncy walks back to the dugout.
front hip fastball right here at 95. And here's, you look at this sequence right here. Starts him off with that curveball, comes back with it, 1-1. Goes to the changeup right there, misses, and he comes back with it. That was probably his pitch to hit. Fouled that one off. Fouled this heater up right here. Now he's got him thinking a little bit. And he gets him on the fastball in to strike him out. Yeah.
And the battle is won by Strasburg, who strikes out Seager and continues to shut out the Dodgers through 5. Strasburg with the 1-2. And there is strikeout number 10. The MLB post. And he strikes him out for out number 1.
First baseman number 45, Matt Beatty.
Well, and there's the difference again. It's 1-2 right here, so you tend to have to chase that pitch right there. The first 3 guys in the lineup, Peterson, Muncy, and Turner, all were in great hitters counts and got pitches to handle.
Lead.
Well, it's smart right here. You want to get off with Rendon all the way back. No one can pick you off. And if there's a pass ball.
Seager goes down swinging. Leaves Bellinger at 3rd. We head to the 4th. Strike 3 called. 2 up and 2 down here in the 4th.
21.
It's a tough one right here. Not that he's meaning to, but that was kind of a front door. Back up on him a little bit, and as a hitter, that's so tough. We saw Zimmerman last inning. It's tough to pull the trigger on it.
Beatty waves at that for out number 1. And Seager goes down swinging for the 2nd time tonight.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
There's that curveball. Like I said, after the 2nd inning, you feel like he really got a grip on that. And it's been locating. It's been tough sledding since then.
That's 99 pitches for Strasburg, and number still out there at 2nd. As Hernandez strikes out. Strasburg allows a leadoff single and strikes out the next 3.
Quickly, Fowler is down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. And he got him on 3 pitches. The curveball wipes him out. And that's how the night begins for Strasburg.
And you talk about how much Stevens been throwing the off-speed pitch, yet here he comes with 2 fastballs at 96 and then back with this pitch.
Both fastballs were right on the knees, and this sharp shaping breaking ball was no contest.
What a start for Strasburg. He was excellent in his 2 starts against the Dodgers in the division. Full count to Goldschmidt. Pitcher, you've got some skills at the plate for a pitcher. 2-2, and down he goes. Strasburg strikes him out.
But then he also shows you
How you feel at the plate. And a swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for Fowler tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Strasburg. He's got 4 Ks. No score in DC. Paul Goldschmidt down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Goldschmidt a strikeout victim in the 1st. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on him again. Strasburg with the changeup. Picks up his 5th strikeout. 2nd out of the 4th inning.
So many weapons. 3 breaking balls, a fastball, and 2 changeups in that at bat to Goldschmidt. What do you sit on?
Cardinals did not play well defensively behind him. There's a swing and a miss. Strasburg picks up another strikeout on an off-speed pitch. His 6th K, out number 1 here in the 5th inning.
3 strikeouts on the changeup, 3 strikeouts on the curveball. What makes that changeup, not only does it go straight down, not only is it a change of pace from his fastball that he can throw 95, but his arm action. It's almost like he puts more into his changeup than he does even into his fastball.
Infield hit by DeYoung. He's at first, and down goes Carpenter. Strasburg lands the plane, and Carpenter punches out looking.
Well, just got ahead of him quickly with that curveball in the upper part of the zone, perfectly placed fastball, and then after trying to get Carpenter to swing at 3 straight changeups, he decides on 3-2 to throw the curve.
Wicked. Just nasty from Steven Strasburg. All of those went down in the count, 0-2. And he got him. Changeup. Strikeout number 8.
Well, all of his strikeouts have come via the off-speed. Curveball to Fowler, curveball to Goldschmidt, changeup to Fowler, changeup to Goldschmidt, another changeup to Edman, that 3-2 curveball to Carpenter, and the last one, changeup to an awfully good hitter.
Something special. 8 punch outs for Strasburg, 5 2/3 innings. Washington. And he got him. Another strikeout. Number 9 for Strasburg. Down 7 runs. That was against the Reds in July. A very good pitching club as well, Cincinnati. Edman strikes out. He just got a piece. It goes right into the mitt of Suzuki. And Strasburg wins the battle with Tommy Edman. Strikeout number 10.
10 strikeouts, 6 of them on that changeup.
Second time Edman has struck out when he. Strasburg against his former catcher, Matt Wieters. 2 on, 1 out. And the 2-2. And he struck him out. And what else? The change of pace. Strikeout number 11 for Strasburg.
And this guy has incredible stuff. Now the Achilles heel for him is going to be if base runners get on and they have the ability to run, you can steal off of Strasburg. So they look for the Astros to take advantage of that.
How about the difference from the top to the bottom of the first? A 4-pitch walk to a 3-pitch strikeout. 1 away. Springer is gone, and the batter will be Altuve.
Well, this is that breaking ball I was talking about. Scherzer is blessed with so much talent that this year he finally put it together and stayed healthy. Strasburg, sorry. And when you see the numbers on his ERA at 1.10 in the postseason, the sky's the limit for this young man if he stays healthy.
Here's a bad back down the stretch was Correa. Healthy this postseason. Breaking ball gets him looking. He was frozen. Strikeout number 2. Out number 2 here in the second.
See what the Astros have done to the Yankees and what they did early in this series is they are trying to not swing at breaking balls. And most of them usually are out of the zone by most of the pitchers, but Strasburg has the ability to hit with that pitch. And it makes it difficult if you see anything with spin and not swing at it. If it's in the zone, you're in trouble.
Chirinos has had a rough go this post
to cover both sides of the plate.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Strasburg, and we are through the first two in game 2, tied 2-2 here in Houston. 3 for 24 this postseason. A home run in game 3 at Yankee Stadium, ALCS. Fooled. I'm assuming, John, that was the changeup.
Yes, it's filthy. When he doesn't get out in front, now his elbow catches up. We call it getting out in front or collapsing your backside, and you make the changeup kind of have a hump. When it has this action and it just fades hard, I know people at home are saying, why would a guy swing at a pitch like that? Well, it's because it's starting like it's coming right down the middle, and you're seeing that movement. Great delivery, head is still.
Struck him out on 94, up and out of the strike zone. Strikeout number 5. A strikeout for Strasburg, number 6. And we are 2-2 through 4 in game 2 of the World Series, and we're back after this from your local Fox station. On Fox. 2-year-old Kyle Tucker trying to come through in the 6th. Struck him out looking. What a job tonight by Steven Strasburg. And this game, game 2, stays 2-2. Strike 3 called. 2 out.
Yeah, this one's off the
2-2. Good pitch down and in. Reddick strikes out on the changeup. That's the second strikeout of the night for Strasburg.
This is what I'm talking about, how nasty it is. That's the movement, and you can't just pick it up if you're a hitter. This pitch right here starts over the plate, but you would say at home, why is he swinging at that? It never even came close. But out of his hand, it sure looks like it is.
Struck him out on a pitch down and away, and that's strikeout number 3 for Strasburg, and that's 4 innings in the books. A strikeout from Strasburg. 4 on the night. Can Altuve deliver again for his Astros? He strikes out on a pitch in the dirt.
And there it was. That's the only area, because he's vulnerable down. That is the pitch Strasburg needed to make. It bounced on the plate. Gomes did a perfect job. It's nowhere close to the strike zone. What an excellent pitch under the circumstances of a guy that normally puts the ball in play. Wow.
And now the dangerous Michael Brantley steps in. From Correa, 3 of them have left the park, and that breaking ball stays inside. He's 3 for 21 in this World Series with his 2-run home run that came in game 5. A strikeout ends the inning, and that's number 6 on the night for Strasburg. And after 6 in game 6, Nationals up 1. 2 umpires, and he's been ejected. Here's strike 3 called on Chirinos.